Or what? What's going on, guys? Alright. Let me get this fucking light out of here in my fucking eyes. Holy Christ. We'll start in 1 second here. My girlfriend's setting up the camera still. Alright, guys. Just let a few people get in here. We're gonna get started. Why does it look retarded? It looks like it's gonna fall on me. It's my girlfriend's phone, guys. Alright. Alright, that's good. Don't go far, because I might need you. I can't see shit. Alright, guys, what's going on? How you guys doing today? I'm going to get into a few things today. Holy fuck, look at that. That's an ugly motherfucker. Look, that's even uglier. You got the nose with the fake nose with the glasses and a fake mustache. Anyway, alright, let me get started. There's two things I want to talk about before I start answering your questions. Alright, one is, I'm sure some of you guys have seen that Generation Iron video with me, you know, where I showed a fucking hole in my arm and all that stuff. You know, it's been there a long time. And, you know, now I still get people that are kind of freaking out, you know, with the whole, you're on Synthol and all that shit. First of all, that was filmed, most of that shit was 1999 and 2000. Now, I don't know, yeah, I am ugly, thank you. Believe me, you think you need to tell me that? My girlfriend tells me that every day. But, and she'll be here in a second. She's, I don't know what she's doing. She's jumping in a shower or some shit. I need her to help me because I can barely, that's why I'm wearing the glasses, because I can barely see what you guys are writing. But, I'm going to get to your questions in a second, but I just wanted to talk about that for a second. There's two things I want to talk about. All right, one of them is, you know, that Generation Iron video. I did that to help you guys, okay? People still think that I look like that. And I don't look anything like I used to look, okay, when I shot the steroids directly into the muscle. It's oil-based steroids. Yes, I did 3 cc's. I used to do, well, a lot. I used to do a whole bottle and shit. Not in one fucking spot, but... You know, so if some of you guys who saw that, you know, Generation Iron thing and you're freaking out and you still fucking want to accuse me of fucking taking Synthol and all this other shit, bro, far as I know, I could be wrong, but, you know, that was all 1999 and before, you know, when I was really huge. I remember I got arrested in 2000, so after that shit, I sat in jail. You ain't doing that shit in jail, you know what I mean? But as far as I know, I don't think Synthol was even around back then. I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But I didn't know about it. But regardless, you know, I was a drug dealer. You know what I mean? That's what I had. I had a lot of shit. You know, I used to take full bottles of Ganabol a week. Full fucking, you know, bottles of testosterone, 200 milligram, 10 cc's. I used to do it every other day. So I had a lot of shit in me. As a matter of fact, one of the things, I had so much, I got a cold still, so don't mind me. One of the things that was crazy about me taking so much fucking shit, and, you know, so much shit inside me, is that, you know, I got locked up, went to jail, then was, you know, then they let me out, I was on probation, I was doing all kinds of shit, I was drug tested, blah, 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 blah. But I still had so much shit in me, even in jail and everything else. I didn't fucking... You know, the size went down slowly because it was almost like time-release juice because I probably had fucking gallons of testosterone in me. You know what I mean? It took like 2 years or so for it to actually fully dissipate. I didn't take anything for a while, even after I got out. So what I'm saying is, that's how much shit was inside me. Oh, anyway. So if you guys saw the fucking Generation Iron thing and you guys are like freaking out, dude, I'm still jacked. I'm still big, okay? I talked about the loose skin on the arm. You know, the whole bit. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so simmer down with all that shit. You know, you still got the haters with the Synthol shit and all that shit. Oh, my God. Give me a fucking break. Bro, I talk about shit that that's like you'd be more embarrassed about. Dude, remember I talked about, if you watch a Generation thing, I talked about how one time I did a muscle worship thing with my friend. We were blowing darts in a gay dude's ass and all kinds of shit. You know, you kind of think like maybe you'd be a little bit more embarrassed to talk about that than Synthol. So if I did Synthol, I tell you, yeah, I did Synthol. All these other guys today are doing Synthol. Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. As far as I know anyway, it wasn't around back then. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But I was a drug dealer, so I didn't need to do that shit, okay? Now, another thing. Wait, listen. What was this guy say? You got crazy quads. Yes, I do, bro. My quads are my best body part. Even today, I got legs just like any. I'm 57, and I'm not on TRT. I just got my blood work done. I got the fucking testosterone of a girl. It's like 128. You know what I'm saying? And I could, I'm going to do TRT eventually. But I was on TRT, then it's went off. Because, the benefits ain't paying for it. And I ain't buying that shit off the street. I'm done with all that crap. But I got to tell you something. Yes, my arms are still huge, thank you. They're still big, but they're not like they were, bro. They're like 7 inches smaller. But regardless, the quads never shrink on me, ever. I mean, and my quad workout, everybody that go to YouTube, check out my quad workout. Everybody that does the quad workout fucking swears that their fucking quads are growing. So, yeah, thank you, Josh. So listen, squats or leg presses. Yeah, I do. I like leg presses. I can't squat anymore. I'm too old, and my hips are narrow. So, it fucking constantly throw away kills the back. You don't have to squat. That's all a myth. Okay, Paul DeMeo, he used to squat, but he also loved hack squats. He swore that built the front of his thighs like nothing else. I know, because Paul DeMeo was my friend. How do you like the War Machine? Well, I'm not supposed to talk about that here because, this is Iron Mag Labs. But anyway, all right, guys, listen, the other thing I've got to talk about, guys, honestly, which kind of stews my clams a little bit. I know that I think Elias Ali, I think if you're here, I think that you like him, but, I'm a little not happy with that guy Luimarco. Now, I don't really know him, okay? But I know that it bothers me that somebody who's got the mass of a bikini girl, by the way, because he's not big, bro. He's got like 14-inch arms. But I mean, like, you can't stand here and make a living on YouTube putting everybody down. Thank you from Virginia. Love you too. Listen, you can't make a living. He made a living of just like ranking down other bodybuilders. He's got a few guys that he loves, okay, and then he ranks down everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's always that, the Camel Crew guys, he loves those guys. I understand, if you listen, let me tell you something about me. Okay? I don't care. Hey, what's up, Christian? I don't care what your nationality is. Okay? I'm Italian, I'm a proud Guinea and everything. Guinea from New York. We're more Italian than Italians from Italy. But that's a joke. But let me tell you something. I don't care what your nationality is, because in this house, I support everybody in this house. I got a lot of people who live here, okay, in my family. My children are half black, half white, okay? Their mother was, mulatto, okay? They also have American Indian and Cherokee Indian, because their great-grandfather was a full-fledged Cherokee Indian. There's a lesbian in my family, there's gays. My cousin died of AIDS, he was gay, okay? I got transgender in my family. I got everybody in this family. We're all covered in this family, okay? And I love them all. I don't give a shit. If you fucking want to marry a German Shepherd, that's your business, as long as the German Shepherd agrees to it. So what I'm saying to you is, I don't care what your nationality is, but when you get a guy like a Luimarco and those kind of guys that only like the guys from fucking, Kuwait and Muslims and I don't care, dude. I don't hate anybody because of their religion. I don't hate anybody because of their nationality. I don't give a fuck what color your skin is. It's all superficial to me, okay? What are your thoughts on the Yankees of Giancarlo Stanton? We'll get to that in a minute. Giancarlo Stanton, it's a good thing, but I'm not crazy, because I don't want to, it kills the team sometimes when you get too many stars. But regardless, I just want to say that everybody, we all fall under the same nationality. My girlfriend's Mexican, so, we got it all covered over here. But when Luimarco starts opening his mouth, just like shit comes out, and I just don't think that that's right. I don't believe, what's his claim to fame? And certainly he's not a bodybuilder. I mean, you ever see what it looks like? He's not a bodybuilder, okay? And I don't hate the guy. I just don't have any respect for him. Because to sit there and, he recently had to fight with not Akeem Williams, what the hell's his name? The other one, William Bonac, okay? This guy, William Bonac's a nice guy. He didn't do anything. Well, who the hell are you to tell him, because he placed third? Fucking some people had him placed in second. Who the fuck are you You skinny arm bikini mass size motherfucker to sit there and tell a guy like William Bonac about bodybuilding when you're not, you can't make a living, okay? Whoop, I'm dropping the fucking thing here. My girlfriend sets this up. This is her phone. Remember, I got a flip phone. I don't even know where it is. But I feel that you can't make a living, and it's not fair to chastise these bodybuilders who, do you agree with Jason Blaha too about pro body? Jason Blaha's a fucking Momo. Give me a break. Look what he looks like. Holy Christ, he looks like something that comes out of a fucking peep show over here in New York City. Sitting in there masturbating to the girls when the little window comes up. That's fucking Jason Blaha. Give me a break. He's nobody. Jesus Christ, the fuck of... My girlfriend, where the fuck are you? Well, hold on, let me try to fix this fucking camera here. Look. Be like Jerry Ward, make it square. But, Fangu, hey! Shit, hold on, guys, let me try to fix it. She don't know what the fuck she's doing. Anyway, I don't know if it's square or not, a little tilted, like the Leaning Tower pizza. I'm a guinea, so it's a little tilted. Anyway, getting back, okay, I just don't think that it's fair that a guy like Luimarco, who's accomplished nothing in bodybuilding, who looks like fucking, like I said, he's got the mass of a bikini girl. You got the audacity to rank down these guys? I mean, come on, what makes you an authority? He made a living. Jesus Christ. Hey, let me get where my fucking girlfriend is. Let me try to fix it. Sorry guys, sorry. I'm a Momo. I don't have my own fucking phone, so I gotta rely on her fucking phone. And she's holding it up by a brick here, and it's falling. Anyway, you got this guy, Luimarco, making fun of everybody, and now he's having a fight with William Bonac. And personally, I would have liked to have seen William Bonac crack him in his fucking teeth, okay? But, there was too many other fucking guys there, you know what I'm saying? There was way too many other guys there that were protecting. So he's starting to pop his mouth off. You ain't never going to place more than, you ain't going to be in the top 6 ever again. Dude, let me tell you, Luimarco, if you're watching this, if I put a bikini on you, you little bitch, you couldn't fucking place in the top 6 in a bikini contest. Those girls are more massive than you. Shut your pie hole. You're just some guy that started a YouTube channel, and because they like the way you say the daily, you know what I mean? That people like you, you know what I mean? That's your big fucking claim on the daily, All you do is rank on people. Who the fuck are you to rank on people? You see what you look like? Holy Christ. And it's obvious you like anybody from Kuwait and shit like that. So, shut your fucking, you're a Momo. That's what you are. You're a fucking Momo. Anyway. Alright, enough of that. I just wanted to talk about, like I said, because that stews my clams to see how does fuck this guy. He's no expert. He doesn't know. He never stood on stage, and if he did, he should be ashamed of himself. You know what I mean? Anyway, so, that's pretty much it, He uses other people's videos. That's another thing. You're right, Bodybuilding Wars. He uses other people's videos. He doesn't even come out with his own work. Can you imagine sitting on you sit there and you're making money off of just going on, look at this video, look at this picture, Joe Matarazzi. Here, look, you know what I mean? That's how you're going to make a living? Because people like, the daily. What do you know, bro? What do you fucking know? Anyway. What's my thoughts on Dave Palumbo versus VeganGains? Dude, I've had wars with VeganGains myself. My thought on VeganGains is another one. He's a fucking, he's a Momo, bro. Look at him. Come on. And you know what's funny? Of what I hear, he's not even really a vegan. Dude, he's another one. He's a stick, Look, hey guys, if you want to be a vegan, that's great, bro. God bless you. Okay? That's not me, though. Excuse me. I can't be no vegan. I like meat too much, And you know what? Excuse me. We are omnivores, okay? Means we eat meat and everything else. We're not just vegan. Vegan is really pretty much incorrect. And I agree with Dave Palumbo, okay? But that's somebody's... Who the fuck are you to chastise anybody? Listen, when I eat, yes, VeganGains is a Momo. When I eat, like a steak, I think of it as a steak, okay? I don't think it's a piece of dead cow that died fucking, a couple weeks ago or whatever. If I thought about that, I would never eat it. I could never see something, like I can't hunt, bro. I can't see something walking around. I shoot the fucking thing, and now it's sitting on my plate. And I'm like, I gotta eat that? I saw that thing walking around. I can't do that, So, I'm not down with the whole vegan thing. And it's really, and to sit there and say it's healthier for you, that's not really true, bro. What made humans, we followed animals across the Barren Strait. You understand what I'm saying? That's how we were meat eaters. I mean, that's what saved us. We developed tools. We came out of the fucking trees, bro. We started making tools to, that's how that happened. But anyway, I don't want to get into a whole spin with that. I did videos on that. Me and VeganGains have had wars. You know what I mean? Fuck him and the horse he rode in on. Anyway, I love you too. I can't see what Hitman's, whatever it is. Thank you. Pizza every day. Yes, Jim. Pizza every day. Bro, I'd love to eat, I'm a pizza eater. Of course, I'm a guinea. That's what we do. We eat pizza. But who doesn't like pizza? You ever met somebody that doesn't like pizza? My girlfriend, actually, her sister, I think she doesn't like the cheese part. She eats the fucking crust. She's what do you want? She's a momo. Look at this fucking camera's falling. I'm sorry. Let me try to fix this fucking thing. Like Jerry Ward says, make it square. Come on, you fuck. I need my girlfriend here. She's in a fucking shower. She's washing her vagine. So later on we do the hibbity-dibbity. Come on. What the fuck? Oh, I don't want to touch anything. Jesus Christ. I have to hold the fucking thing. Anyway, I'm holding the fucking thing. I'm a fucking momo. I don't even know what... God forbid this thing cuts out, bro. I'd have to call her out of the shower to get this thing done. What's your thoughts on Big Lenny and the Misfits? I like Big Lenny. I do. I think he's all right. He's a nice guy. He don't hurt. See, listen, guys. Listen to me. I got to tell you something how I am. If you don't hurt nobody, I don't give a shit. See, Luimarco hurts people. VeganGains hurts people. Both of them, VeganGains, Luimarco, all they do is they fucking rank down. They get their YouTube fucking fame from sitting there just talking shit about everybody else. They pick a target and then they fucking talk about him. I don't like that. Okay? Is it true that Matarazzo knocked out 2 guys? Yes, it's true. He actually threw them in a dumpster. I was there, bro. It was in fucking, it was 92, I think it was. It was in Gold's Gym, 92. Okay? Yeah, Matarazzo, dude, I know it's at an angle. I gotta sit here like this and talk to you guys. Matarazzo was a bad dude. We're gonna get to more about him. See, I did a, Generation 9. I did one story, but they got another one coming with me and Matarazzo. It's kind of funny. Matarazzo was a great guy, bro, but he could fucking hang and bang. He could definitely hang and bang. Testinente was your first. No, Testinente was not my first cycle. Was believe it or not, anabolics, and then I threw in some fucking test propionate and everything. But so anyway, well, somebody's asking me here about Luimarco throwing shade at Phil Heath. Yes, Luimarco did throw shade. It's 2 fucking momos. Although I got to give Phil Heath credit. I mean, I don't like the way Phil Heath goes off on people and shit, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not the biggest fan of him. But he's right more than Luimarco is. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Luimarco, come on. Dude, he's a fucking bikini girl with a fucking man's head and just fucking sits there and talks shit about people he has no right to talk shit about. And just showing everybody else's work and getting paid for that. You get paid for showing everybody else's work. If I did a video and you're showing my videos everywhere, you're making money and I'm getting Ugats, fuck you. But, so that's the way that works. Greg, since you trained with Arnold, was he talkative in the gym joking? Yes, I didn't train with Arnold. I trained in this gym while he was there. You know what I mean? We didn't do sets together. I did sets with Samir Banu. I did sets with Reggie Jackson, the baseball player, who was a fucking womanizer, by the way. And, I shouldn't really say anything, but I swear to God, I think he was on juice back then. But, Arnold was very talkative in the gym. He used to talk. He used to joke. He told me, I was young, bro. I was really young, and I was like, oh my God, fucking Arnold, bro. Oh, my God. I had already met him, but now you're in the gym with him. You know what I mean? And he told me, don't get so emotional. That's what he told me. There was like God speaking to me back then. Now I like Arnold. I met him a million times in Momo. Is he a Kardashian in the bodybuilding fitness scene? Who? Is who a Kardashian? Arnold? Or are you talking about Luimarco? Testing at day 3000 PCT. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't like Anthony, bro. Propionate all the way. Giancarlo Stanton with the Yankees. A lot of these guys don't give a shit. They're not New Yorkers and they're not Yankee fans. But my take on it, of course, you're going to love that right behind Aaron Judge. But the thing is, they gave up some minor leaguers for him. And right now, that's what, sometimes when you get a superstar, they think their heads are big and it doesn't stir in the pot. You know what I mean? Profit Muscle, I got a question. Go ahead, what do you want to know? Luimarco, yes, he is like a Kardashian, but he's done nothing but fucking riding on everybody else's thing. All right, now I hate Franco Palumbo. He's a fucko. He will take your wife away. Yeah, well, he tried. Me and Franco, we don't. Franco and I, we get along, but we don't get along. I'm Italian, bro, and he's a fucking disgrace to Italians, in my opinion. So is Ferrigno. But that's another story in itself. Franco hit on my wife the mother of my children. This was like 1988, so it was a long time ago. What's up, Big Mac? How you doing? Now what are you asking me? Does Joe's breath smell like Joe who? Oh, you talking about Joe? Stop that. Wasn't he farting in the limo? No, he wasn't farting in a limo. Are you talking about Franco Palumbo? Who was farting in a limo? Or are you talking about when I was with Matarazzo? Rob, I can't, I'm really bad with seeing the names, guys. I gotta stick my face all the way in there. Is it Garin or whatever it is? Franco. No, Franco wasn't farting in a limo. We were all doing a thing together. Me, Wesley Snipes, the boxer, Matarazzo, Kevin Levrone, who's a longtime friend of mine. Kevin Levrone is one of my favorite guys in the whole world. A lot of those guys. But what happened is that he went. We were still in the building doing this expo. Me, Kevin Levrone, Mike Matarazzo, Linda Murray, a whole bunch of us. I think Vince Taylor, which is a lot of us. We were all there. And Franco jumped in the limo, said, yeah, they're all staying. Let's go. Let's go back to the hotel. And he stranded all of us. Now, I had a Yukon Bronco with me. So I had to take everybody with me. I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Hitman. No, you don't have to send me no gifts. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm a Momo. Santa hasn't sent me a gift since I was 5 years old, and that was a rotten potato. Anyway, I don't deserve shit. Do you ever go back to How's? It's How's Cavern. No, I've not been there since I've been there once since with my daughter when she was little. But when I pissed on the walls, that was before my daughter was an infant. But I went once. I was like a high school mom. I used to go to all the field trips with the kids, so we went after that. Kevin Levrone used to sleep with knives, and no, Kevin Levrone still sleeps like that. He sleeps on a floor. He only when he goes for a show, because he's an intense motherfucker. He puts knives, he puts bullets, he even puts guns on the floor. He sleeps on the floor. It's a fact, bro. This is a fact. Kevin Levrone is the most intense bodybuilder, and I fucking love Kevin Levrone. Dude, let me tell you something. He's the best in my opinion. If you could ask me who would you pick to win the Olympia, who would you want? I want Kevin Levrone to win the Olympia. I love Kevin Levrone. Stop that, Profit Muscle. You're trying to cause trouble. I know what you're doing. What gym do you train at? I train at an Anytime Fitness right now. That's what I do. Yes, he does sleep with guns. Kevin Levrone does sleep with guns on the floor, and he does sleep with knives and stuff. He's an intense. You know why? Because he believes you have to suffer. He believes you have to go to war. It puts him in a mindset of intensity. You know what I mean? That's why. He's intense, bro. He's ready to kill somebody. When Kevin Levrone was going for a bodybuilding show, if somebody fucked with him, he'd probably kill him. You know what I mean? Because his mindset is, I'm going to war. This is war. He's not like these other guys, bro. Kevin Levrone's different from any of these bodybuilders. I'm not just saying it because he's my friend. I'm just telling you the truth. Greg, what do you think about iron debate between Momo VeganGains and Dave Palumbo? Well, when they have it, I'll see it. I didn't see if they did already have it, But, Dave's my friend. Dave Palumbo's my friend. And I think that he'll destroy VeganGains. VeganGains doesn't know shit, bro. He doesn't even know anything about being a vegan, and he's a vegan. You know what I mean? If I start, what will I do? What will I do for PCT? If you stop 300 milligrams, you gotta take PCT. You gotta take a little, I would take, holy Christ, obviously HCG, but I would also take, Clomid. You gotta take Clomid. Because ACG will just jumpstart shit. But if your body's shut down and you take the fucking HCG, when you stop taking HCG, you might still be shut down because HCG is luteinizing hormone. When you take the fucking the follicle stimulating hormone, which is, Clomid, that will make your own hormones get going. HCG just is the hormone, you know what I mean? So it's not the same. You gotta take both. How many sets do you do for chest and back? A lot, bro. I don't count. I could do up to. I know you guys are asking me questions. Could do 100 sets, no problem. I do a lot of sets. When you used to hang out with Dorian at Sound Factory, did you guys ever talk about steroids? No. Dorian was in a party mode when we hung out at Sound Factory, which meant he was like, let's just say he was in ecstasy. You know what I'm saying? He was flying high. He was feeling good. Well, listen, guys, let me tell you something. When I hang out with these guys, these bodybuilders, these pro body, we don't sit around and talk about bodybuilding or steroids. We've never. I've never seen, we've never sat around, hey, Kevin, like Kevin LeVron, are you taking 300 milligrams of test? I'm taking 300 milligrams. No, we don't do that. No, never. Matter of fact, we talk about normal shit everybody else talks about, from family to, did you check it out? This is coming out, nothing bodybuilding. I get a new car tomorrow, whatever you talk about. Talk about normal shit, you know what I mean? What's my biggest regret in life? I don't know, man. Maybe shooting fucking steroids directly into the muscle. I don't know, not cleaning the environment, catching fucking infections from, not cleaning the environment. That's why I'm a big proponent of cleaning the environment. Does Dorian Yates dance? Yes, he does dance. If you call it dancing. Yeah, he does. He's happy. He's a happy guy. He's still, Dorian Yates is a good guy. Let me tell you something. Dorian Yates is a very smart guy, too. Don't get me wrong. Dorian Yates is a very, very smart guy. He knows, he knows what to do. You know what I mean? He's about a lot about life. Although I disagree with a lot of those conspiracy theories. George Bush blew up the fucking towers. Everything is a fucking conspiracy. And I don't want to argue with any of you guys about that shit. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. We leave it at that. Could you go back? Would you make the same choices? Yeah, I do different. Of course, everybody. Who the hell wouldn't make different choices if you had a chance to do your life over again? There's a lot of things, I would do different, you know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't? I'm sure there's a lot of things you'd do different, you know what I mean? That's just the way it is. Tower 7, yeah, I know all about it, yeah. Do you fish or hunt? No, I do not, Jim. I do not fish or hunt. I can't kill someone. I used to, back in the day, go fishing all the time. I can't hunt. I can't kill an animal. I could kill a person before I could kill an animal. Sorry. The pre-workout, what wasn't the ingredients? A super pump. Biggest regret was not patenting. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, if you're going to talk about that. But, yeah, dude, I can't. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me get this fucking thing. My girlfriend, get out of the shower, you fuck. Yeah, I did a lot, I helped, I created a couple supplements, and I didn't patent shit, and I didn't do fucking, I let other momos that I was in with handle all that shit, and I get fucked. But, guys, I'm sorry, these things are going fast here, man, holy Christ. What about different, had a life to do over again, do you, we ever go back down? I follow a long time. I'm not sure what you guys are asking me here. What I do over again. There's a lot of things I do over again. You know what I mean? I did a lot of bad things. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of those bad things I'd like to do over again, obviously. But what are you going to do? My girlfriend died, because of my stupidity, not taking the drugs away from her and shit. A lot of different things. Greg, what's up, you mom? What's up from Canada? What's up, my brother? My boy Camerica Muscle in the house. That's my boy right there, Camerica Muscle. So you guys should follow him. He's great. That's my boy. And his wife's great too. So God bless her. Bodybuilding. Joe's biggest regret letting big man go. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that stuff. You know what I mean? It's not fair. You know, I don't hate anybody. You know, certainly not Joe. I don't hate any of that stuff. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut right now. You know, if you could do it all over again, would you iron out the wrinkles in your green screen? You guys don't stop. You're funny. Fuck a green screen. I don't need no green screen. Look, I got a white screen back here. I'm actually at a dining room table. Same Lee Haney used to sit right here at this same spot, right next to me. You're awesome. Thank you, Jim. You're awesome too. What's the best place in pizza for New? I go to everybody in my family likes Joe's Pizza. I'm actually in the wall. So if you go to Joe's Pizza in the Village, I'm on the wall in there. If you look, right near Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a fucking celebrity, and I'm a Momo. But Joe's Pizza probably in the Village. It's good. I don't know. I like the pizza over here in Westchester better. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? The pizza in Westchester is really good. Greg, I was watching RX Muscle, and Kamali said that you were into trannies. Only when Kamali dresses up, and I would bang him in the ass. Yes. Or Dave. Next question. You guys don't stop with that shit. Hold on. This fucking camera. Wait a minute. Hey! Are you out of the shower yet? This fucking thing. I can't fuck it. Anyway, whatever. Greg, strength. Greg, I just checked. Greg, that's the fake Camerica. Oh, that's the fake Camerica. Oh, okay. Dude, listen, guys, if you're using fake accounts, come on. How old are you? How old are you to use a fake account? I mean, think about that. You know what I mean? Get a life. That's not cool. You think that's funny? I'm going to make believe I'm Camerica Muscle. I'm going to make believe I'm Profit Muscle. I'm going to make believe, come on. How old are you? Cut that shit out. Grow up. I'm not going to answer your questions. You're going to be a Momo. I'm not going to answer your fucking questions. Kamali is an honest guy. Yeah, and he looks good in drag, too. Strength addicts. I'd say the user is around 50, maybe. But imagine if you're 50 years old, or 30 years old, or 40. You gotta actually do shit like that. You know what I mean? Make up fucking fake names. Come on, come to me with your real name. Come to me like a man, not like a little boy. Oh, mommy's calling. That's drama queen shit to me. Rules just joined. What's up? Rui show, whatever. I can't read. Dude, I need my girlfriend here. She's supposed to be in the shower. I'm holding this fucking phone because I'm a fucking Momo. But, it's just bullshit. Anyway, Greg, you fucked a vegan once with broccoli. No, I didn't. Yes, a girl. I tell you, in VeganGains. VeganGains, fucking throw a wig on him, forget about it. Yeah, I did. It was an Asian chick. What it was she ate broccoli. I didn't fucking know until I looked at the end of my dick and I saw the little piece of broccoli and it was too late. I can't eat broccoli. Go, guys. I can't eat broccoli. Not just because of that. Well, I don't find broccoli. Broccoli to me is like, ugh, ugh. I don't like that shit. I don't like broccoli at all. Do you think John Romano actually inhaled marijuana before his infamous iron debate with Christian dude? I don't even know if they had it. Come on. You guys, this is being silly now. Now you're being silly. But, anyway, what was I going to say? I'm still getting a lot of grief, though, from that fucking, some people just don't stop with that fucking, with that Generation Iron, that fucking Synthol thing I showed. Do you have any Stallone stories? No, I don't. I've met him, but I don't have any stories, but I'm sorry. Momo Mafia, you got it, bro. Got a boy. Momo Mafia. We're all Momos. Everybody. Who else would spend money in a fucking, go to a gym and push steel up and down if you're not a Momo. Dude, thoughts on weed and bodybuilding? It's funny. I really don't like marijuana, guys. You know what I'm saying? I've never smoked it, but I don't need that. I know that people say, oh, there's medicinal purposes. Nobody's smoking pot for the medicinal purposes. And when you see these fucking kids that have some sort of fucking disease and shit, and then they give them they're not smoking it, they're giving them the oil and stuff. They give them the derivative of it. If you smoke and it makes you high, it means it affects your thinking. Me, I'm a control freak. If you want to do that, listen. If you're into smoking pot, God bless you. My daughter thinks she's Snoop Dogg. So, it's not like I hate potheads. You know what I mean? But it ain't for me. I like to be in charge, okay? I like to control what happens around me. And if I take anything, dude, even I've been hurt, and I've been taking an Oxycontin, and my fucking eyes cross and shit, you know what I mean? I won't do it. Like I tell the doctor, I don't care, I'll just take a bunch of Tylenols or something. But I won't take like that shit. If fucking anything that takes your control away, I'm against, okay? So, but if you want to do that, that's, hey, power to you, man. Like I said, my daughter she likes to burn the devil's lettuce. I heard that gainers using pot increases the appetite. I don't know, bro. I have the biggest appetite in the world, but I gotta stop. Caffeine is a psychostimulant the same way as TLC, bro. You must be a pot smoker if you really believe you're gonna compare caffeine to TLC. You're fucking nuts, bro. TLC makes people fucking tired and fall asleep, and not just that. You don't get high with caffeine. If you guy, if you want to smoke pot, I'm not against it. Don't hate me because I don't want to do it. You're not going to convince me. I don't want to do it. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Whatever. Greg, do you think Phil Heath will break the record for breaking 8 Mr. Olympias? I got to tell you, Rob, I could give two shits. I don't know. Who knows? I mean, it depends on who's going in and who's in shape and how the IFBB feels for that day. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. Probably, he might. Phil Heath could win 20 Mr. Olympias, and people just don't seem to like him. He's just not, he doesn't seem to be like, people just don't, he's not a popular Mr. Olympia. I don't know, Maybe if he changes his way, Hey, Ink Cherry, how are you, hon? I know who that is. What's up? Much love to you. Mwah. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? Fuck yeah. Is any Jimmy the Bull stories? Yeah, I got a million Jimmy the Bull stories, bro. You got to get Jimmy the Bull drunk and forget about it. Get him angry and shit comes out of him like you won't believe. But, I don't want to tell, those are his stories. I could sit here all day and give you Jimmy the Bull stories. I've been with him a million times. I love Jimmy. He's a great guy. Wait, I can't say it. I don't want to touch the screen. Somebody asked me about Latinas. I think you're dense if C.T. Fletcher's last week very powerful. What? Oh, I think you're a defensive C.T. Dude, C.T. Fletcher's a good guy. He doesn't bother nobody, okay? And if he says that he didn't know, he only took steroids back then, he didn't know, I didn't know. C.T. Fletcher and I come from the same era. The 70s and in the 80s, okay? Early 80s. Remember, we're the exact same age. I think he's like 58. I'm going to be 58. Okay? We're both 2 years from 60. And I'm telling you, back in the day, I asked you where are the Latinas at? Where is your lady? She's in the shower. She'll be coming in a little bit. Her mother, I don't know where the fuck she is. She's probably stuck in her dick somewhere. But C.T. Fletcher's a good guy, okay? I believe he did not take the steroid. I believe what he says. He didn't even know what steroids were. I didn't know what they were. I had been training like 6 years till I finally found out what they were, okay? Because listen, guys, it's very true. Back in the 70s and even the early 80s, up until like past the mid-80s, Joe Weider vowed he would not talk about steroids. He didn't want bodybuilders to talk about it. It was a hush-hush subject because he wanted the bodybuilding to go into the Olympia. Okay? So he refused to print articles about steroids. And he would get mad if bodybuilders talked about it. He would tell them, that's a no talk. We don't talk about that shit. So nobody talked about steroids. The only time I ever saw anything about steroids in a magazine was Muscle Digest. Because they would once in a while bleed that shit in. But so C.T. Fletcher's telling the truth. Have you ever sold steroids or performance-enhancing drugs to a professional athlete other than a bodybuilder? Yes. I'm not going to tell you who, because it wouldn't be fair. You know what I mean? But I've done, you're talking about in the 90s, okay? So that person's no longer a professional athlete. Somebody sent me a fucking thing to be in my live thing. I can't even fucking control my own shit. Back in the 60s, Dave Draper had a great physique, zero steroids. I think Dave Draper was on steroids. I saw him. Is that Comerica Muscle, my boy? Is that the real Comerica Muscle? Or is that the fake fucking guy trying to make believe he's Comerica Muscle? Because if that's my boy Dave, I told the guy, whoever you are, bro, you gotta, is that, and hello, Crystal Anthony, by the way. Hi, hon, how you doing? But the thing is that when you gotta make, guys, if you're making believe you're somebody else, get a fucking life. Stop that shit. Come on, be yourself. That's not funny. How the fuck old are you? I'm gonna tell your mother. She's gonna cut off your internet access. Yes, she will. Stop this shit. That's being a drama queen. Anyway, Dave Draper admitted to taking steroids. He took steroids. I've met Dave Draper a million times. He's a strange cat, by the way. Somebody just wrote to me, too, about Frank Zane, because they said, they can't believe it. Frank Zane is a strange cat, bro. He's a little out there. It looks like you, Jim. I'm not sure if you're the guy who wrote to me, but, because you have that it looks like a dartboard, and the other guy was dartboard thing. Greg, you should have been a baseball player. You look like you hit as hard as fuck. Dude, let me tell you this. You can see my son play baseball. I'm not kidding you. My son is some baseball player. My son was in the Army. My son was Army Special Ops Intelligence. He's now with the government intelligence. He's NSA intelligence. And my son is in the most elite part of the NSA. Let's just put it that way. Works with the CIA as well. And my son, over the summer, when he went to college, he played... He hadn't played in 10 years organized baseball, and he just missed making the Division I baseball team for Albany State. Albany University. And, dude, my kid could hit fucking 400 feet. He's some baseball player. I wish I had, you can see the genetics on him. He's a monster. But he's not, he don't want to be no bodybuilder. Strength Addicts, you should invite Crystal in live. She's awesome. Dude, I don't even know how to do any of this shit live. I'm lucky I could do this. I got to call my girlfriend and she bitches. Greg, can you hit a 5 mile an hour fastball? I don't know anymore. Dude, when I did the Generation Iron thing, you could talk to Chris Bell. I hit the first round of those baseballs. It's the second round that, I was out of breath. Bro, I was fucking 43 years old. I hadn't played baseball since high school. You know what I mean? Every once in a while I'll go into batting cages. But you gotta give me a little break here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So, I don't know if I can hit anything now. Now I'm gonna be, 58. So, I'm lucky if I can, if I don't shit my pants once a day, you know what I mean? I gotta wear the Depends. Okay, by the way, did you watch Ramblin' Freak movie on, you did watch it on Amazon? There's a movie called Ramblin' Freak. It's not necessarily about me, but I inspired the movie to some guy, and that movie has kicked ass. It's one of the number one movies on Amazon, and it was in the movie theater, so... You should check it out. It's a really interesting story, but it's not about bodybuilding, so if that's what you're looking for, forget it. So when you were 43, that movie was made, if hitting a baseball or not hitting a baseball. Yeah, I was hitting a baseball. When I did, I made that movie, Bigger, Faster, Stronger, a long time ago, you know what I mean? I hit the first round. You get like 12 baseballs, and then you go again, and then you go again, and after a while, fucking dude, I couldn't even breathe, you know what I mean? But I hit the first round. Don't believe me? Ask Chris Bell. Okay? They thought it was funny, though, when they were showing me missing. Yeah, it's real funny. Strength Daddy, yes, it was awesome. Thank you, Christian. I love it. Did you hear about Sean Perrine from Flex Magazine passing away? Did you know him? No, I didn't know Sean Perrine. I heard the name, but I'd never met him. So, I mean, I feel bad for anybody who passes away. So, God rest his soul. I don't like that stuff, but I didn't know him. Thoughts on a salami sandwich for hard gainers? You guys are funny. I'm not really a big fan of salami unless it's with other meats, I know I'm a guinea, but I'm a fucking bleached guinea. Look, this fucking phone is tilted. There goes my phone. You hear it in the background? They're going to keep fucking calling me, too. What the hell was I going to say? I believe you. What do you believe me? Thoughts on Luimarco and Bonac drama? You know what, Comerica? That's what I opened up with. I talked about that already. I think it's bullshit. I think Luimarco has the mass of a bikini girl. He's got a whopping 14-inch guns. He shouldn't brag that it's natural. I totally believe him, if you know what I mean. I think he's got balls talking to William Bonac, who placed third in the Mr. Olympia, and then telling him, you won't even play sixth. He would have got his ass fucking beat. But he's in Kuwait with a bunch of other big momos standing around protecting him. He's got a big mouth. He made a living talking shit. Talk shit about people on the internet. That's how he made his living. All he does is post other people's work and points at it. Look, here's a picture of Big Ramy. Here's a picture of this one. He might be Big Ramy's girlfriend. I don't know. You know what I mean? He put a wig on him. I could believe it. He looked like a bikini girl. But he's got not even facial hair. Come on, bro, be a fucking man. Stop talking about everybody else's bullshit. That's what I hate about YouTube, because there's a bunch of guys that do that. Not even interviewing people, putting other people's bullshit out there, posting pictures of other people's work and then talking about it. And just because he says on the daily, that's, give me a break. Thoughts on Gladys Portuguese? Go look at my Instagram. I once kissed her in 1981. I love Gladys. I would have lived in the bathroom a whole week just to smell one of her farts. I love Gladys. But she lost her looks now. I've seen her. Woo! But that's the way I feel, okay? That's the way I feel about Luimarco. I'm sorry, guys. Some of you guys are fans. I know you're like, on the daily. You know what I mean? But maybe he dresses up like a girl on the daily for all those guys in Oxygen Gym. You know what I mean? They're pounding them in a can. I'm just sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't like that. I don't like somebody that talks shit about everybody else. And that's how you're going to make a living? You're going to rank down William Bonac? You're going to rank down William Bonac? He placed third in Mr. Olympia? His fucking index finger is bigger than your arm? And you're going to talk about him? The only reason why William Bonac didn't smack him was because all those other big fucking momos from Kuwait were standing there protecting him from getting his ass beat. He's a shit talker. He made a living like Jason Blood makes a living out of talking shit about everybody else. Talking shit about everybody else. Give me a break. Who'd win in what? Strength Addicts. In what? William Bonac or fucking or Luimarco? Shit. William Bonac can go like this. Look, here's Luimarco's bicep right here. Look at that. Give me a break. I don't like that shit. I don't like guys that think they're badass and shit. And you could tell he was shitting his pants until those big guys stepped in, and then he's telling William Bonac, you ain't even gonna play sixth. Give me a fucking break. What's your thoughts on the terrorist attack in New York City today? Have you ever sold cops, first responders juice? He asking, what do you think? Wink, wink, wink. I mean, dude, I live in New York City. Dude, every day there's a fucking terrorist attack. Go to live in the South Bronx. May not be by some fucking, jihadist, but, whatever. Luimarco versus Jason Genova. Jason Genova would kill him in a contest. That's how bad Luimarco is. At least Jason Genova. Come on. Jason Genova is a good kid. He's got issues, okay? We know that. He admits there's, a little handicap there. You can't compare. That's Luimarco is just a nasty motherfucker. You know what I mean? He's just talking shit about everybody else. I don't like that. I don't like a guy like that. I don't like that. Dude, let me tell you something. Where I'm coming from, that's a fucko, bro. If he was around fucking wise guys I was around, they'd smack him around. They'd make him wear high heels and serve them fucking coffee and shit. Cappuccino in a fucking club. And if he didn't want to do it, he'd be buried in the fucking backyard. Anyway, that's the way I feel about him. Rachel gets swell. Hi, Kamerica. Yeah, Kamerica's my boy, Rachel. I think cops and firefighters should juice. I think all cops should be on juice. So should firefighters. Why not, right? I think it'd be better. I think it'd be better. I think it'd be better off to seeing some cop that's a fat slob that can't even run down the street and shit. You know. I think it'd be better if he, if they did that. What was I gonna say? Ink Cherry, how you doing, hon? Keep an eye on my boy there. He's doing good. Dave, I was going to wear your shirt, but my girlfriend has it in a wash, so I had to throw this shit on. I can't stand seeing my own ugly face in here. Deandra, tell us about a Sound Factory story. Well, what do you want to know? Everybody in there was lit, bro. I was there when Craig Titus was sitting with, I don't want to, see, I got to watch what I say, because this guy's, I'm friends with him, and if I start throwing that dirt around, but let's just say, there was another top bodybuilder, and they were kind of swapping girls, his wife was Kelly was sitting on somebody else's lap, and that pro bodybuilder's wife was sitting on Titus's lap. Craig Titus was a good guy. I got along really well with him. I got along good with Kamali. Kamali's just, he likes to talk shit, but he's all right. He don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know the story. I got to watch what I say. The best thing is I always tell everybody about, Dorian Yates being in the ocean of club people with his hands up in the air. And that song, I remember that song Crazy Disco Balls was playing. And he was like this, and fucking shit, they had like snow or whatever the fuck that shit was coming down from the steam. And he was his mouth open, and he was like he was like in ecstasy. Literally. What the hell are we saying here now? Thank you, bro. You are. Do you see a teenage Synthol kid whose arms exploded? No, I don't believe nobody's arms explode. I hate when they say that, because then people think, me. I just had a whole big thing about me doing the Generation Iron thing, but the arms exploded. My arms never exploded. That was a hematoma. I drained my arm of blood. The other arm is the one that got the infection. I didn't almost die. None of that shit happened. It's because I used a dirty needle. I didn't clean the environment, and I stuck a needle in there that I reused. So, it had nothing to do with no fucking juice or Synthol or any of that shit. I hate people when they do Synthol shit. What's your best deli meat to gain muscle on? Bro, I used to eat a pound of roast beef. But, dude, listen to me. You guys live anywhere other than New York or New Jersey, okay? Because Jersey and New York, we're like brother and sister, okay? Just the Hudson River, it sets us apart. It's about a quarter of a mile. And, thank you. Jane Fonda's story is funny. Thank you, Jim. But I used to eat, the roast beef over here, bro, when you get in a deli. They make it in a deli. It's not like something you cut in a package and shit. Like, I went out to fucking California and place like that, and I'm like, dude, this ain't no fucking deli. You're eating like fucking, like fucking Oscar Mayer fucking shit. That's not fucking deli meat. Bob Chick and Titus once had a beef with him, but back down, actually find him. Bob is from Rochester, and that's a tough town, right? Now, Rochester's upstate New York. When you're a New Yorker, we forget that Rochester, there's nothing wrong with Rochester, but, I'm from New York City, bro. I'm from, I was raised in the Bronx, and in Westchester, and I was born in Manhattan, Fifth Avenue, Manhattan. So, we look at New York in a different way. Rochester, it's like, holy shit, you know what I mean? And besides, Titus would have killed him. Would have ate him up. I know Titus really well. I've seen him fight. He can fight. I find it hard to believe that Titus would back down. No, Titus didn't back down. No way. Somebody told you the wrong story. Titus was a bad dude. Rochester rocks. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Rochester. I'm just saying, when you're from New York, when people talk about New York, you think of New York City is what I'm saying. And there's nothing wrong with Rochester. I've been up there. I've been up in Rochester. My daughter went to college up in Canton, you know what I'm saying, which is fucking far away. Right on the border of New York and Connecticut. Connecticut, Jesus Christ. Little fucking Momo. New York and Canada. Greg, I go to school with your niece at Mercy College. Oh, shit. My niece Valerie. Yeah. Oh, well, tell her I said hello. I see her all the time. It's my sister's daughter. Crystal Wildfire, what made you pull the vials of juice out of your arms and not different muscle groups? Oh, I did do different muscle groups. But you know what it is? It's mostly arms is, you put it arms, shoulders, everything like that. I tried one time in leg and I couldn't walk. I said, I'll never do that again. And injection sites swell. So if you want something to swell, you want your arms to swell. Crystal, you know, if you see a lot of guys that take a lot of steroids and they shoot it in their ass, they all have big asses. That's a fact. You know what I mean? I see somebody's, same thing with growth hormone. You ever see somebody's stomach up close when they do a lot of shots? There's somebody very famous who's known to have done a lot of growth hormone. He's a very good friend of mine. Oink, oink. You guys, I'm not going to say who it is because he's in the media, but I seen his stomach up close, and he's got all kinds of scar tissue there right by his belly button. He don't compete no more. Hasn't competed in a long time. But I did it in the arms because I want the injection sites to swell, so who doesn't want to have big arms, right? There you go. But I had big arms before. Did I ruin them? Absolutely. Would I do it over again? Absolutely not. I didn't like it, but what am I going to do? I was a fucking momo. Plus, I was a drug dealer. I had so much shit. I was cocky with that shit. Does he use hair polishes? Does he use shoe? Yes. Strength addicts. I think you know where I'm talking about. Whatever happened to the British kid who was like your counterpart? I have no idea. The kid did write to me one day. They made that story, that TLC. They put their own spin on that. You understand? You ever watch the movie with Adam Sandler where where he made believe where they made it look like I can't believe I don't remember the name of it. Fangu. Where they said, he went up and he killed the lady, did all, they made it look like he was doing all this other shit, the reporters, but actually it was, that's the way I feel, because it wasn't, none of that shit happened. They boofed that shit up. I didn't actually, when that show TLC first came out, I didn't even know that I was, it was me. My friend's father called me up and said, hey, you're on TLC right now, and I'm like, what'd I do? I didn't do nothing for TLC. I don't know what you're talking about. Because I actually filmed that for the BBC. So if you watch it in Britain, and you watch the British version, it's a little different from the American version. So if any of you guys out there from Britain, there was a woman who does, Gregg Valentino almost died. No, I did not. But, and then they talk about a lot more, and there's cursing in it. Because I curse like a motherfucker. And so it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Look how I got to hold the fucking thing. My girlfriend's finally here. Look, say hello. Put your fucking, just wave to the fucking guys, will you? There you go. See, I'm holding this fucking thing. You didn't put this up right. I gotta lean back. I'm holding the fucking thing. You gotta watch, I know you don't want to be in it, because she doesn't want to be in the camera. But she's skinny. She's not like her mother. Her mother looks like a donkey. Back in the old days, did you ever drink raw eggs? It was common to say, yeah, I did. And it was gross. Everybody, after seeing the movie Rocky, I thought that was the way to go. You know what I mean? I drank raw eggs, and then it came out of my ass cooked. Just kidding.
Why did you and Snooki break up?
Oh, I wasn't with Snooki as a Greg. What's it? Feed? That's awesome. What's up? Thank you, Dale. Thank you very much. You rock, brother. Why did you and Snooki break up? We didn't break up. I was already with this one. My. Give me a kiss. She goes, stop. Nice bitch. I didn't break. We were never together romantically. That was all bullshit. We were just friends. I'm friends with Snooki. Her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, Emilio, the one that bought in the first season, the one that bought her that alligator she sleeps with, and they actually thought that her son was his kid. He's my friend. So she was crying on my shoulder when they broke up, and we fucked around, playing around and shit. Dude, I'm short. I'm 5'6". I had my hands on my knees like this, and I could kiss her with my hand on my knees. Like, she's like fucking 4'8". She's not even 4'10", I don't think. She's all right, though. She's a good kid. Snooki couldn't handle the sausage.
Comerica.
Oh, you know that, Comerica. I upgraded to a Latin right here. Well, Snooki's
Chilean.
yeah, she's Chilean, but I upgraded to a Mexican. If you got a little dick, then they throw you away. I was with a Puerto Rican before. But, no, so she's a good kid. Snooki's all right. You know what's funny? All that shit that you watch with them is all bullshit. It's all bullshit. What happened?
It's over.
How is it over?